This is Weird Thinking. We're so glad you're here for our second show. And today we have a self-published author. Jan Campbell is here. As a matter of fact, she's a local resident, and she has published The Witch Who Loved Small Children. Thanks for coming, Jan.
Thanks for having me.
Great.
I'm glad to be here.
Yes, good. And it's a new experience for you, too. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
It is. I can't wait.
Yeah. So anyways, The Witch Who Loves Small Children. What made you want to write this book?
Children, mostly.
Okay.
My own especially. And years ago I did a preschool. I had a preschool at home and enjoyed the children so much, reading to them especially. They love story time, and I just love that magic moment when they become really engaged in the story. So because every class that I had, I would look for special books for them, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to start writing for them, and I did. And this is one of the stories that I wrote for them during Halloween season, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Isn't that the coolest moment, though, when their eyes go like this?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
you know right away when it comes to children, you know if you have them or not,
Yeah.
if you've lost them. So they're a really great audience to learn with.
Yeah, yeah. And they're great. I mean, they just, when they get it, they get it. They think out loud. Their aha moments are
absolutely.
just aha. Anyways, so you decided on the witch. Is she a special character, or was there anything in particular? Or you liked?
Well, she's only special in that children love witches. They love make-believe, and we live in New England, and it's just a great time to be able to pretend and dress up,
Yeah.
And this witch is a very sweet.
Oh.
She's not a mean witch. She's a very good witch.
Yes.
She's just a little, she's a bit of an eavesdropper, I have to say. I didn't want to tell you, but she is terrible about eavesdropping. And
What'd she do?
what did she do?
Yeah.
Well, she overheard parents, and especially grandparents, bragging about how sweet and good and delicious small children are. And she mistakenly assumed that they were some sort of culinary treat that she hadn't had yet.
Oh, you eat them.
And must try. And she just had to try some out. So that started her culinary journey, so to speak.
Oh, and she, well, because that could be a little scary.
It could be for some ages. The book is maybe not ready,
Well,
appropriate.
it's kind of Hansel and Gretel, right? Don't go into the forest.
Exactly, and in anything especially when you write for children, the parents have to be the keeper of.
Well, and really, when you look at it, it's really funny because even though technically she thinks children are something to eat, when you look at the pages, right?
Yeah,
they're all nice and cartoon-like, and
right.
And so you find out pretty much, we all, the audience, we kind of get the joke, and she's
Yes.
kind of funny. And so I really love, right, the colors in here and everything.
Yeah, they're very vibrant. And
They are.
hopefully, appealing to the children.
Yeah. And then, even though it says it's about her, it's kind of interesting when she finally gets and meets some children.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it's quite cute. As a matter
Thank
of fact,
you.
it's so interesting because it's the kids who kind of end up the hero in the story, right? It's the kids who are the heroes.
Absolutely, because what I tell people is the book is really about the magic of children.
Yeah.
Not the magic of the witch. It's the magic of the children and the powerful spell of love.
Yeah. And so tell me a little bit more about when you say the powerful spell of love. Yeah.
Well, it's how love affects all of us. And without when we have preconceptions or we make assumptions, how often we're wrong.
Right, right. She's wrong at the beginning. She makes these assumptions and...
Exactly, as would people about maybe witches, assuming that they're all evil or bad, or whatever.
Exactly.
So...
Right, and so it's really, that's a lot of fun, right? Because the kids, any kid reading it or having it read to them really too, right? Because the younger you are, as stories are read to you, the more, the better it is for kids, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's the interaction of an adult with a child doing something positive like this that has such a great effect on a child, whether it's a parent, an aunt, an uncle, a friend, it doesn't matter. Right. Children love to be with adults.
Yeah.
As much as children, you know.
Yeah, and I bet you found that a lot when you were doing the preschool. When we talked before, you mentioned you taught kindergarten, you did the preschool out of your home, you'd run a special mommy and me type.
Correct.
A lot of experience. And so I bet you found a number of things that moms or mentors or can do with kids
absolutely.
To really enhance their learning skills.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It gives children confidence, I think, when they're around adults and engaged in a process with an adult, whether it's reading or creating art or creating anything, you know, building something. Just giving of your time, sharing your time with them.
Yeah. And that interaction.
Yes,
right?
The interaction with an adult.
I think that's what helps build the verbal skills. Right?
Yes.
The socialization skills.
Absolutely.
And adults modeling for them, because, you know, sometimes if they're caught up with the TV or video games, right? The modeling that's going on there may not be the modeling you want them to do all the time.
Unfortunately, yes. That's
right?
true. Right.
So seeing another style of modeling, in a sense. And the other thing I really like about stories, and Kathy and I talked about this last week, Kathy Brodsky was on.
Yes.
And just in stories, you get to see strategies before you use them. Right? You get to, you know, this witch kind of said, well, before I just take this at face value, let me go check it out.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And so she, you can watch what happens when you go check something out versus just assuming certain types of character traits.
Right.
Right? And if we had a lot more people go check things out, we might have a
be a lot
different
better.
world.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But that's kind of a